Hello, everybody! Hello!
Hello!
This is going to be my first time DMing in a couple months. I'm super excited. I'm sure everybody else is feeling some feelings of excitedness, hopefully.
I'm very excited.
But today's gonna be a very interesting times. We're gonna be retelling a story. Well, not retelling, it's just the first time of telling it, but of Arwen's mother. This is a story involving her. And a few of the Runeshub hunters, about 100 or so years in the past from main campaign. One other thing, everybody gets inspiration for this session, which means everybody can reroll any d20 that you like. And if it does happen to roll over, we'll that one inspiration will roll over to you the next session, should we be in the next session. Nonetheless, I think everyone's on Roll20. Okay.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
I never made a token. I'm making a token real quick.
Oh my god, how do I do DM things? I'm on the wrong screen. Oh jeez. What's happening?
Oh jeez.
Okay, let's move over to the world map here. There's going to be main campaign stuffs. But we are going to be in this location here. The little settlement of Swarky. Our adventure takes place in Swarky, where there are many people who are gifted with a certain otherworldly magic or blessing. And this magic is only present in people who grew up in Swarky or were born in Swarky, and because of this, potential magical potential and all that, they all cultivate their abilities in whatever way the individual can. And I thought this would be important to mention because it forms the foundation of the Runeshub Hunters, which utilizes largely a mixture of magic and martial prowess. And also important is that all of us today are playing as Runeshub Hunters. Now, we're going to jump over to Hycis now. She is the legendary warrior who has been given the blessing of the Huntress, which is the goddess of the hunt, the more or less the deity that everyone in Swarky tends to pay attention to, or worship is a bit of a strong word for it, but that's essentially, they follow the goddess of the hunt, essentially. They don't really practice religion or anything like that, but it's like a kind of like a cool person that they're like, yeah, that's a cool person, and I respect you. Now, today is the day of the summer solstice, which is also the day where the Runeshub hunters go on a training camp. But everybody that has remained here is unfortunately required to stay back and take care of the rest of the people in Swarky. Hycis, being retired as a Runeshub hunter, doesn't necessarily need to go, but she has decided to remain in the settlement for now. Now, Taylor, what time do you wake up and what do you do in the morning?
It is about 5 a.m. And I kind of get out of bed, and Arwen and Karim are getting ready to go to Runeshub camp.
Okay. Who do you greet first?
I'll greet my husband, Karim, and say good morning. I hope you have a great time at camp, and I will miss you dearly. Don't get into any trouble.
I certainly won't. It's more so this one that seems to want to head towards the trouble, so to speak. kind of pointing at little, like, early teenager, probably like a 12-y Arwen.
Oh my gosh. Love it.
Angsty. Then Hycis turns over to Arwen. Arwen, dear, don't get into any trouble, please.
But that's where all the fun stuff is happening.
You can do safe, not fun stuff. That is a good thing for you.
But you do not safe stuff all the time.
Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. Have you heard that before? I've probably said it plenty of times.
She's kind of like turning around, ignoring you, and like putting on her shoes now.
Nonetheless, I care about you. Yeah, just have a great time, and don't forget to... I don't even know what I was going to say. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Maybe. Probably.
She kind of like stands up and kind of like hugs the side of your, in a like weird precarious position that makes it difficult for you to hug her back.
I turn and try to like full on hug Arwen and try to pick her up and squeeze my little girl.
Roll a dexterity check for me.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
boy.
Let's see if Arwen can escape your grasp. I didn't expect this to happen, but I think it's funny, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, you manage to take hold of the rebellious child and give her the embrace that she didn't want in return.
Gonna squeeze her. Oh, I just love you so much. I'm gonna miss you. Well, I suppose you should get going.
Okay.
Alright, I love you both.
I hate you more. Just kidding.
We'll work on it.
You can see she's like juggling a couple of ball bearings as she walks out of the tree. Okay, so it is 5 in the morning, and there is a couple hours left before everybody kind of like wakes up and prepares the meal for the morning. Is there anything else that you want to do in that time, Hycis?
I think I would like to try and get go down to the the water river area and try to take a nice cool bath.
Okay. Yep. You head over to the river, and you can see the I forgot what the trees were called. Actually, give me the droopy trees that kind of like decorate the area.
The something willows.
I think it's in my notes here somewhere. It doesn't really matter. The name doesn't matter, but as you're kind of taking a kind of a soothing, relaxing bath, you hear a voice in your head. You hear, "The champion of the huntress does not rest.
Oh gosh, not this again.
If you do not take your place, the land will suffer."
She kind of brushes it off and goes back to focusing on the nature that she's enjoying at 6 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. After the message ends, you kind of feel like a blip in your head, kind of like a little bit of information and it kind of like highlights a location for you to go to. Kind of like
Ignore.
an instinctual feeling. Okay. So you spend the rest of your morning just kind of doing your morning routine and all that. And eventually, I assume you go back to where Alray is.
Yeah, where we're kind of staying a tree that
Okay.
we're staying at.
Yeah, you go back to your tree. And Alray is there, snoring very, very loudly.
Going to walk in, kind of like, what is that noise? And realize it's Alray. And go over to him and try to gently wake him up, saying, Alray, we have to go get breakfast.
Why don't you go get breakfast?
Because I can't eat for both of us.
Why not?
Because you're you and I'm me. Let's go get breakfast. I'm
Okay.
sure some of your favorites are there.
Like what?
Like, you know those little little discs that are fluffy and they taste really sweet.
Yeah.
What were those called? They probably have those.
You mean the fluffer puffs?
Yeah, the Fluffer Puffs.
Okay.
Let's go. She kind of like gestures him out of bed and holds out 2 outfits. Here, do you want to pick this one or do you want to pick this outfit for today?
This one.
This one? Alright. And she kind of helps him get into his clothes, his outfit for the day. And she leans down to give him a kiss on his cheek and then swings him up onto her back to get ready to go get to breakfast.
Okay. So, you kind of exit out of your resting tree, and now's right about the time where everyone's getting ready for breakfast. In fact, there are already some people kind of sitting around eating some fluffer puffs and other various breakfast items. And
said fluffer puffs.
Elray's gonna be wanting to get a whole bunch of, like, a whole entire plate of fluffer puffs, but I assume you're gonna say something about that.
Alright, dear.
Hmm?
Is he like piling his plate?
He's already got like 2 of them in his mouth.
Oh, okay. Why don't we try something? I know these are your favorite, but let's try something maybe new or healthy.
What do you mean? Isn't all of this food healthy?
Well, I mean, if you eat like a billion fluffer puffs, I mean, they... Not exactly. You can have a few, just not too many.
Okay. He goes over and puts an apple on his plate on top of the pile of fluffer puffs. Gets like one
Hycis
half a
kinda-
slice of a porridge.
Kind of gives him a little like nod, like that's my boy.
And then he kind of hurriedly scuttles over to one of the smaller groups, hiding away from you, so that you don't tell him to not eat fluffer puffs anymore. And he actually hovers over to a small cluster of Runeshub hunters who are having their breakfast. Now, speaking of Runeshub hunters, I'm gonna say, both both of you roll a d20 to see which one he spots first. Okay.
The obvious one.
This isn't where I wanted my nat 20s to go. Damn it!
Are you sure?
You're wasted your 20.
I want to use them in combat.
Wrath, you're gonna tell me what your character looks like and what they're eating for breakfast.
Okay, fine. What you'd see sitting at the table is my tallest character yet. You'd see
Oh my gosh.
You'd see an 8
Oh,
foot
no.
tall bugbear sat there. 8 feet tall. He has like his base fur layer is this dark reddish brown, but he's also just littered with like blacks, grays, whites, just this mess of different colored fur. And he has just this wild grin on his face and this piercing yellowish gold eyes that to anyone else would be rather intimidating, but right now is just focused on his plate that is just covered with all the breakfast meats that he could, with a few sweets on it as well, but mostly it's just all the protein and breakfast meats. And he looks a little something like this.
Whoa.
Full art? Full art.
Not full art. Only the bust.
Bust.
Oh, could you put the art in the Hycis one-shot chat instead of the
Sure
art
thing.
channel? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Sure.
You see
Okay.
Alray kind of like wander over, looking across the crowd, and he sees this like really big, like furry creature, and you get like a sense that there's like a little spark in his eyes, and he kind of just like runs over, almost like dropping some of the sweets that he's got, and like sits right in your lap.
At that, Wrath just kind of pauses in his like digging in and looks down. And who are you?
Hello,
Oh, and who are you?
I'm
You went in
Alray.
5 seconds ago. Alright. Alright, and why are you in my lap?
Because you look comfy.
Fair enough. Just don't touch my food. And he just, without any kind of hesitation, goes back to his meal, not seeming to mind the presence in his lap in the slightest.
You've got a weird thing on your face.
What do I got on my face?
Kind of like pulls at some of the hairs like growing out of your face.
He doesn't even like flinch, it just kind of like lets him tug it a bit. Well, that would be fur. Hey. Not everyone has it, but I do. It's
That
like
guy
if I
has
pulled
it.
your hair. Tugs on his hair a little bit.
That guy has it too. Points to the other person sitting in the circle. I suppose, Jesse, could you explain what your character looks like and what they're eating?
So, you look over and you see Kip, and he's very much I guess, he looks like a well-exercised individual, but he's very lithe and not super tall. I mean, obviously compared to Wrath, like not nearly as tall. He's probably just like an average, like 5'9" or something like that. But he's in a very comfortable, lightweight garb of like whites and blues. He's got like dark hair that's just kind of long but pulled up into like a messy kind of bun. And he's just kind of happily sitting there with like a plate of probably just some like fruits, and he's currently like feeding like a squirrel or something with a smile and like a little pet on his head or something.
Okay. You see Alray kind of like offer you one of the fluffer puffs, Kip.
So fast. Kip looks over and he's like, "Oh, thank you," and he kind of like takes it. Is this for me?
No, it's for them.
It's for what?
Pointing to one of the animals next to you.
Oh, yes. And he kind of like pulls it apart a little bit, and he tastes it a little bit. And he's like, "It's a bit sweet, though, isn't it? You don't think it's healthy for them, do you?
I don't know.
I guess we'll see if they like it." And
Mum
he like
said
pulls
it's
off
not
like
healthy for me, but it might be healthy for them.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And he like pulls off a little piece, and he offers it to the little squirrel.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Gotta pull up the old stat sheet. Here we go. Animal handling. Surely I'm good at this. Oh, that was GM'd. But that was an 8 for everyone else.
An 8.
Oh boy.
You... What? I'm gonna ask you, what kind of animal is next to you?
I would say like a squirrel, maybe like a singular bird that he's thrown some like seeds toward.
Okay. You kind of hold out the little fluffer puff, and like all of them just like begin to crowd around your hand, just kind of like bum rush your hand for like all the little bits of food. You don't really know who you're feeding and whether things are going well, but the animals seem to be very drawn towards it at the very least.
He kind of like drops the fluffer puff and like pulls his hand away really quickly and looks over at Alray and is like, I think they're liking it. Almost like you like it. Makes me think that maybe it's not good for them either.
He's got like the biggest grin on his face.
I mean, I tend to like pastry things.
So what was that? There was a lot of people talking.
Yeah, sorry.
I was saying animals tend to like pastry things.
Yes.
Not particularly healthy though, is it?
No, but a treat every now and then doesn't really cause problems.
That's
we
true.
have treats.
I don't.
That sounds like a you thing. I have treats all the time.
That's entirely fair. Bit of a health nut. Get the joke? Health nut. He picks up a nut and is just kind of like laughing at his own stupid joke. Oh my god. You guys really liked that?
Hycis, during this time, are you doing anything?
I guess I'm gathering up the rest of my breakfast, and kind of heading over to where my kiddo is.
Where your child sat on a bugbear's lap?
Yep. I accept this because you are a Runeshub hunter and I trust you and you are large and can protect him, so we're alright with that.
Hycis, you're kind of like walking through the crowd, you hear whisperings of people, nothing out of the ordinary, just people kind of saying, "Oh, she's so pretty," "Oh, she's so cool," "Can't believe she's staying here to look after us instead of going to the camp," etc., etc. It's like ordinary rumors about you. And you kind of like take a seat at this circle. Now, I'm gonna need everyone's passive perceptions here, just for future reference. So if you could
17.
post
18.
it into the chat for me, please. Just like type it in.
Look at all of us. We're here. We don't have intelligence.
We're not smart, but we can see everything.
Yep.
Taylor, your one should be. Let me just check your sheet, see if it.
Somewhere. Yeah, I don't...
What's
She's
your
a god. It's probably like
perception?
20 or something.
Is there like a perception on your? What's your wisdom modifier? What's your wisdom modifier?
No. Wisdom 16.
16.
Or plus 3.
That's your modifier?
It's
Wait
only
a minute.
3.
What?
Plus
No.
3.
Oh,
Plus
plus 3.
3.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like,
Sorry.
So your passive perception should be 17. Okay, so yours is 17. Could you put 17 in chat just so I can keep track of it? Thank you.
I'm going to make note just for this, though. I do have this, which I did accidentally GM roll, but that's fine. Basically, I can't be surprised. Actually, I can be surprised, but I can choose to not be if I decide to be pissed.
Yep,
I can choose to not be surprised. Man, I bet birthday parties with Wrath is a great time.
Okay.
I do have a danger sense. There's a trap, I know.
You two see Hycis kind of casually sit down. Now, Hycis, what do you look like, and what are you eating?
Yeah. Hycis, she's 6'8" tall, so I guess a foot and 2 shorter than Wrath.
What was that number?
6'8"?
6'8".
6'8", okay.
Yeah. She's got some long gray hair. And she's wearing, some cool woodsy clothes with a beautiful, fur cloak that she kind of has attached. She's got, she's always at the ready. She's got her quiver in the back with some, peacock feather arrows and some peacock feather decals in her hair.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's such a look. That's such a good look.
I think you guys have the picture of it.
I see it down there in your token.
I can paste it here. Oh, that's paste.
I'm so small.
You are.
But that's like how tall I am in like IRL, and that's
You're average. Everyone else is just exceptional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrath is just massive. I can't help it.
It's like when you watch Supernatural or whatever, and everybody looks super short, but then you realize it's just the two main characters are just like super tall.
Well, here's the thing. Jensen is small. Jared is tall.
No, yeah, they're so tall. They're both
It's just
so tall.
Jensen's not even. It's just Jared. He's called Moose for a reason.
Hello, everybody. Come one, come all, people of Swarky. Welcome to the Trading Merchant. Now, I know you all do not trade in gold, but I can trade in other things as well. You see this, really loud and, boisterous-looking, gnomish fellow kind of walk in with a whole bunch of, clothes that really stand out for being in a forest area. Looks like he's carrying a whole bunch of bags and random things. Just a whole bunch of trinkets and doodads and things. And on top of his head, Taylor, pick a small little critter for me.
A platypus.
There's a platypus on his head. Sitting very comfortably. It looks a bit smaller than usual. But, it could just be a baby platypus or something.
Oh.
Now, I know. And, at this point, a bunch of people are just kind of whispering, kind of who is this guy? Why did he just rock up at camp all of a sudden? And he's like, now, I know there must be some questions, but do know that I am just here to entertain and potentially trade with you, everybody. And he kind of puts out a mat on the floor and begins taking out a whole bunch of random trinkets and stuff. And most of the people are just remaining where they are, kind of just continuing their breakfast. But you see a bunch of the kids kind of run over, kind of to observe what's happening. What do you three want to do here?
I think Wrath is immediately just who is this? And he's just going to scoop Alray up, just in one arm, just kind of carrying him because he's already in his lap, and then start making his way over.
Okay. The other two, are you doing anything?
I'll join. I'll see what this guy is vending.
I will, since my child is going with, go with and be very cautious.
I guess
Okay.
I'm the only one not being super cautious.
To be
I'm
fair,
just,
Wrath
like,
is
straight serious.
Wrath is holding Alary up, and he is like
Yeah.
tall. So good luck getting to him with any relative ease.
Kib's genuinely curious.
Yeah. Okay. You can see like there's now a little bit of a crowd beginning to form, and Alray's kind of like wriggling in your arms a little bit, wanting to like get out and run off on his own. But you see a whole bunch of cool looking things. At a glance, nothing terribly extraordinary or rare. But you do notice one very interesting looking item that comes in the form of a small like little dagger that's in like a fancy looking sheath.
Ooh.
And he kind of like sets down the cute little platypus on the mat, and he's like, "Now, Jimmy, you are going to behave and not eat any of the goods. You hear me? Do you hear me?" I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Not that you have ever understood what I've said, but I am looking into your eyes and you are looking into mine, and that is also a form of communication. You can see some of the kids like kind of giggling at this interaction.
Kip
Okay.
kind of like leans over. He's like, "I'm pretty sure if you stare them in the eyes, it works just fine. I've done it a couple times. Sometimes it works.
Oh,
Sometimes it
yes.
doesn't."
My good sir, would you like anything here?
Do you have any tea?
Oh, yes, we do somewhere. Kind of like begins digging through the big like bag. You can see a bunch of like other things like get tossed out. I swear,
I do.
swear it's somewhere in this bag. Maybe it's at the bottom of it.
I do love a good cup of tea.
Eventually, he comes out with a bag. Roll an insight check for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good. That's public. Okay.
You don't normally buy tea from, people, because you normally just go out in the forest to investigate and kind of like find it yourself.
Right.
It seems like the tea that's in this bag, or whatever plant it came from, or the tea bag is. I don't know what the fantasy.
Mhm.
It's a fantasy tea bag.
Yeah.
It seems a little bit old.
I kind of like take it and I kind of sniff it and can kind of tell it's a bit stale. Oh, where did you acquire this, might I ask?
Oh, somewhere in the great Sunlands, a couple moons ago or so.
A couple moons, huh? How much is it?
Well, how much are you willing to trade for?
Oh boy. Oh shit, I didn't put any money in my thingy. Hold on.
I accept
don't know how
other
much
bits
money
and
I
bobs
have.
as well.
He's like pulling at his coin purse and kind of looking at it. He's like, "Oh, I
Oh, you look
forgot that.
frazzled. You can just keep that one for free. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?"
Yes, no, it's totally fine. It would have gone into the stomach of a platypus at some point anyway.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, is anybody else trying to do anything while this is happening?
Well, I imagine so. At one point, Wrath would put Alray down, but would have like kind of tugged him back in a like keep close type of gesture, just because he doesn't 100% trust random merchant. But you said that there was an interesting dagger.
Yes, there is an interesting dagger.
I
You can.
look at the dagger.
Okay. Are you trying to
It's
like
probably
pick it up
only-
or just look at it from a distance?
At first, he's just kind of looking at it, but if he sees that everybody else is also kind of touching things and looking at him that way, he would pick it up, but just like keep it in line of sight of the man, just kind of like,
Okay. Since we don't have intelligence and this would normally be an
Yeah.
investigation roll, I would say I will allow you to roll a perception check. Just
Okay.
just for today.
Don't throw traps at us. We're gonna lose. That's a 12 with a +7. 12.
You observe it. You immediately understand that this has some sort of magical enchantment behind it. You're not exactly sure what it is or what it does necessarily, but you do know that it is magical in nature.
See, he sniffs magic and he's like, I know this dagger. How much is this?
That one is very special. I got from the ruins of some deity or something or other. The name fails to come to me, but I did in fact find it. It was I went on an adventure with a group of people actually, and he begins like telling a story of like going along with an adventuring party and like getting past like a whole bunch of like troubles and traps and stuff to obtain that.
And Wrath is just kind of nodding along with what he's saying. Like, he's paying attention to the important details, but he's not really paying attention to all the, like, humming and hawing of it. Just kind of waiting for a price. He's polite in that he listens to people, but does he actually listen to people?
That I will be willing to trade with something. Prices are open, really. No stress at all.
How much do you have there, Wrath?
I got a bit, but you know, some people are pretty finicky with their magic things.
Was it magic?
I'm not really a magic person, but it feels weird.
He kind of looks over at Hycis. Are you a magical person?
I mean, I would like to think so.
You are very magical. In fact, probably the most magical person in the whole camp right now.
Sometimes I like to be modest, but you know, don't like to flex.
Wrath just kind of pulls out his coin purse. I only got 10 gold.
Okay, I'll take it.
Pauses, narrows eyes. Is he just trying to get rid of this thing? Can I make an insight check?
You can make an insight check.
Edge of 12.
Kind of hard to read. He made a very good story, and literally kids seem to enjoy like listening to him and what he's talking about. But you get the sense that he's not telling the whole truth.
Well, I have a few rationales for this. One being Wrath doesn't want the kids to try and bargain for it, because if it's potentially shifty, no thank you, children aren't getting it. Also, he has an intelligence of 8, so he'll hand over his 10 gold for the dick.
Okay, then. Then the trade is done. Kind of like takes the gold from you. Now, Hycis. As this transaction happens, you're gonna get another blip in your mind. You can hear another voice right in your head again. You're gonna hear him. The danger is close. Very close. The champion
Close.
of the Huntress does not rest. Or else the people of the land will suffer. And as soon as Wrath takes the dagger, you blink once, and everything around you turns dark.
Oh.
For those of you who have dark vision, this is magical darkness. You cannot see a single thing.
Ooh. I was about to say, I think I can see through that. Then I went, wait, no, that's the other character. Damn it. That's
Wrath,
vicious.
with your passive perception of 17, you notice the blade in your hand beginning to shake. And you can immediately hear everybody in the area in Swarky just kind of like screaming what's happening. And especially the merchant, he's like, what's going on? Hello? What's happening? Anybody understand what's going on?
I'm keeping a strong grip on this deck.
You feel it begin to vibrate really intensely until you hear the dagger unsheath itself. You hear a very sharp, like, shing sound as you hear...
The second I feel that it's starting to, like, unsheath itself, I'd be trying to keep it there. Just like, no.
Oh, yeah. I'll allow you, since you are holding the dagger after all. I'm gonna need you to give me a strength check. This will be a DC 20.
Ooh, Wrath is probably good.
Not athletics? Okay.
No, this is a strength check.
Oh, go ahead.
Surely you're strong.
Pretty strong.
You managed to
Do I
keep
have
it.
anything?
You have inspiration.
You have your inspiration?
I do have inspiration. I'm just looking to see. Hold on. I have not played this character. I don't know all these abilities, and he's level 12.
Fair enough.
If there's anything I can do to add.
Buy me a cheat sheet.
I thought I'd be good. I didn't think about this. I was thinking about combat. No. I apologize. I don't think I have anything. I am tempted to use inspiration.
It's up to you.
Let it happen. Save it.
Save it?
Save it.
Okay, I'll save it.
Okay. You feel the dagger just escape from your grasp, and as it kind of like exits out of the sheath, you almost feel like it kind of like separates into a bunch of smaller pieces almost. And as this happens, you actually hear the screams and all the shouting and all the confusion kind of almost silence. Like there's no more sound. Oh wait, I gotta get the spooky music out for this. Hold on.
Ooh, spooky.
Where's the spooky music? I haven't used this playlist in so long, I don't even know where it is. Is it in here? Yeah, here we are. Found it. Okay. Pancake.
Everything went
Okay,
quiet.
fine.
Oh no,
Yeah,
not
okay.
this.
Classic.
No.
You hear all the voices and everything silent down. And then you hear almost like two blades kind of like grinding against one another. Kind of like almost like a person sharpening a blade, almost that kind of sound. And this like rhythmic kind of like once every second.
Can we all hear this too?
You hear this like really kind of deep, kind of like weird voice. It truly has been so long. I'm so glad I was finally able to get here. And for you, lovely merchant who brought me here, I suppose I could spare you a day or two. As you guys are hearing this voice, does anyone think of trying to do anything?
Grabbing my child.
You don't know where your
Um,
child is.
Oh, shit.
I
I'm
did see that
unsheathing my
Wrath had
sword.
requested that Ellery stay close to him because he was nervous of the merchant. Could I make sure that Wrath is like putting himself in front of Ellery?
Yeah,
Towards wherever the voice is?
you feel someone like holding onto your leg.
He's definitely like he can still hold on to Wrath's leg, but he's pointedly nudging Ellery to be behind him.
Okay, he's kind of like riddled with fear at the moment. It's kind of hard to get him to move.
Mm-hmm. Well, he'll then pointedly like adjust his foot so that Ellery stays in one spot, but his foot is in front of him.
Okay. He continues on. Oh, yeah, sorry, Kip.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, like, he definitely unsheathes his sword and kind of, like, stances himself towards this mysterious figure. But that's all I do at the moment.
I'll say the same. Wrath will also pull out his great axe.
The
Can't see anything,
sounds
but
that you are
prepared.
hearing are kind of like echoing out in the area, so it's kind of a little bit tricky to pinpoint exactly
Ooh.
where this person is coming from. Or
Spooky.
this voice. You don't know that it's a person yet. It's a person! Spoilers! Oh boy!
No. It's ruined. The whole game.
Are you a spirit?
Yes or no?
It truly is a fortunate time for the Runeshub hunters to be away on an adventure, I suppose. Truly. Quite the coincidence. And he says that in a way that almost as if he planned this to happen. Nonetheless...
Who are you?
You kind of like try to say these words, but they don't come out of your mouth.
Oh, shoot.
Almost as if you have been silenced, or in a sphere of silence or something.
How dare he? Double cast?
Blind and deaf?
Also known as, this is my monologue, you can't interrupt me. Truly. Hycis, you've been skipping out on your duties recently, have you not?
She looked ashamed.
I'm so sorry. You can't speak right now, but hopefully we can speak again soon. For now, I will be taking all of the children. And I hope that will be enough incentive for you to chase after me. And then you hear, like, kind of like in random bits, kind of like an ASMR audio, kind of like him going around in circles around everybody. Kind of goes like, pluck, pluck. Oh, there's another one. There's another.
Hycis draws her bow at like in the swiftest motion you've ever seen / heard / felt.
And another. How many were there? Oh, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and the best for last. You still feel Alray on the side of your leg.
Pointedly, what Wrath had been doing the second he heard "take all the children" is basically Alray's up against his leg. What he's done is he's used his great axe and like stuck it down pointedly opposite of his leg, so that he's like surrounding Alray
Like
with
barring him in.
Yeah, barring him in.
Mm-hmm. You certainly have great protective instincts, don't you?
You touch this one, you're not going to have a head in the morning, I tell you that much.
Oh, I can see your mouth moving, but I can't exactly hear what
that's
you're
right.
saying.
That's right. Damn.
Truly a tragedy. Don't mind me. And suddenly you feel Alray not in your grasp anymore.
Just like poof, as if he disappeared into thin air.
Almost as if he's been like teleported away.
Damn it! I have strength, I don't have magic! No!
Nonetheless, this was an eventful encounter. I will be somewhere you already know. Farewell. And you hear the sound of like sharpening blades, like kind of exit out of the thing, and you suddenly regain your vision and your hearing of the sounds around you.
Rathomir looks down to Leg and then lets out this just angry, pissed off growl. as he looks around wildly.
Mm.
Hycis is just kind of panicking, asking you if, like, in disbelief, like, where's Alray? Where is he? As if you had him.
He was right here. I had him safe, and then it's as if he just disappeared into mist. I don't know where he went, but that fucker that took him is going to be without a head in the morning, I tell you that much. Could be worse than that.
The other children,
See-
they're gone too.
You see Hycis just so defeated, like she wants to cry, but she can't because she has to keep a tough look for the rest of the town, because, I mean, not just her child is missing, of course, but I don't even know where to start.
He seemed to know who you were.
Oh, this is my fault. Oh, I should have just followed the directions and took out the creature and just done what I was supposed to do. And
Did you know who that was?
no,
He seemed to know you, though.
everybody knows me.
That's
That's
bad.
the problem.
Raz is gonna whip around and look at the merchant.
Well, where'd you say you get that dagger from?
From my ruins dedicated to a deity.
Where? What symbols were in that deity?
He begins to describe where it was. And let me just double check my notes here to tell you exactly where it is from. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, somewhere. Digging through some old notes. I could tell you later exactly where it is, but I'm not going to spend time trying to look for it now. Just everyone can roll a religion check if you want to know if you know what he's talking about.
I doubt it, but we'll see. Ooh, some of us rolled well. We actually all rolled well. Jesus.
We actually all rolled very well.
Heck yeah, I didn't see the 18 at first,
Yeah.
kept 18.
Hycis is the only one that passes this check.
Dang
Oh, damn. Makes
Uh,
sense, though.
it does.
Hycis, you vaguely know of the deities and, who's worshipped and where. This is in a ruins north, in the northern parts of Ostera. And you're decently sure that you're unable to pass the information of who this deity is, which is strange because you know every deity, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is like a deity that doesn't exist or hasn't existed for a while.
I don't know who this is from, but I mean, we could start going to where it's from.
Do you think that's where they took the children?
I mean,
Oh, and you have that same blip from
Arwen. I am Hycis.
Hycis.
Wow.
Sorry, force of habit.
So easy.
Force of habit. Hycis.
Yeah, that's.
You know that blip from before. And it's pointing you east of Swarky.
Something tells me that where this daggers from is not where we're supposed to go. I mean, if I will be frank with you, I had one of my, I don't know, what do you call it, quests come in? Quests? And it said there was a monster coming. And it was close, and again, that's my fault, I didn't go after it, but it's now east? Due east? So I think we should follow that.
I'm behind you. Anything you think will help.
Okay. Gather up the Runeshub hunters that are here.
It seems you're the only ones that are here.
Alright. Well,
Kind of do like a quick look around. Oh,
You look around, literally everybody else except for you is gone.
well, I thought they left me more Runeshub hunters than this. But okay, we'll have to make do.
sorry, but not more.
No, it's fine, you're 8 feet tall. I mean, Jesus, you count for 2.
Wrath just grins.
Kind of starts panickingly moving to gather her things to go.
Deep breaths, Hycis. We'll get through this.
You know, I've done a lot of this in my days. Done a lot of... Well, yes, this. But never to my own children. Never for my own children. It's different.
Perhaps you can find a quietness, a stillness.
You kind of hear the merchant kind of weeping. You kind of look over at him. The platypus is not there.
Oh no.
Not the baby platypus.
Now it's personal.
Not Perry. I guess it is Jimmy.
No, Jimmy the platypus. Jimmy!
I like that Jimmy is like your like default name for.
What if my immediate thought was, what if they're one and the same? And he just like
I know that would be pretty great.
Like this is a familiar that he just consecutively named Jimmy.
Secrets, but also people can also have like the same name.
Let's move out.
I guess we're moving out.
Right behind you.
I see.
Okay, everybody roll a survival check for me.
Survival.
Survival.
We're
Nat
surviving.
20.
Damn,
20.
20.
Just went under. Darn!
Well, that's an 8.
Okay. You guys half panicked, half imbued with a sense of duty.
Or anger in Wrath's case.
Or anger. You begin your trek to the east. And you're noticing some weird tracks on the ground and the dirt. Tracks that aren't usually there, strangely. Mostly a mixture of like creatures that aren't native to the area, but also like some weird tracks that neither of you two have seen. But Wrath, since you rolled a natural 20, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to roll me a perception check.
Ooh. 18.
With an 18, you actually hear off in the distance somewhere, almost like some sort of like almost like a battle going on, kind of like typical of like animals fighting one another. But it sounds kind of strange. There's like weird, like squelchy noises and things going on. This is in the direction that you're going towards. Either way.
His head immediately perks up and he narrows his eyes.
Sounds like someone's weird's fighting ahead. Weird and squelchy and shit.
Squelchy.
Nay.
Quite the description.
It's what it sounds like. What can I say?
Well, I don't know. It's squelchy.
It's what it sounds like.
Well, I don't have any words to say to that. Just
Hycis kind of like tries to shut them both and walks forward. Like, shut up, you two.
sorry.
Okay. Hycis, you're taking the lead, and you kind of walk up and you find an opening. You're noticing that it's getting a little bit more windy here. And as you approach, you also, Kip as well, you also begin to hear the weird squelchy sounds, and yeah, that's really the word to describe it.
I'm like nodding along silently, like making eye contact with Wrath, just like agreeing, like yeah, squelchy. Without saying a word.
Wrath just makes like a gesture forward, like see, but doesn't actually say anything.
Eventually, you come into view of a strange sight. I'm gonna move you over to this map over here. You might recognize it from a certain sessions yonder ago.
Oh, I sure do.
Ooh, boy.
Rocky boy.
You guys see a kind of like almost like a whole crew of these creatures. You might know what they are.
Those.
Yes.
What is that?
Yeah, I know exactly what those are.
I'm sure you do. I don't know what they are. What the
bastard.
fuck?
They are little kind of like flying creatures made out of mud, it seems. And they're all attacking a smaller looking creature, a snake-like creature.
No boy.
It looks like a true gust viper.
Cool.
In its younger stages of life. And these
Armor.
they are all attacking, and you can see the viper kind of like kicking up some wind, and mud is like flying everywhere. What would you guys like to do? You'd be coming from the bottom left of this map, I suppose.
Over here.
Could we just go around?
You could. These
Are these normal to this area?
they are not native.
Hmm.
What do you think
Hycis
happened?
feels like she wants to press on because, we're in dire straits. Her son is, gone. But,
The mud creatures aren't like natural, right? Like they're not a normal thing.
No. I guess everyone can roll a nature check to see if it will have an environmental impact.
Okay.
how do I roll nature?
Nature will be
Ironically,
intelligence for you.
Nature is an
Intelligence.
intelligence roll.
None of us are intelligent.
And that's like our whole deal is nature. That's kind of funny.
I feel like it should be. I don't know.
I feel like it should be wisdom, but
It's a little bit weird where it's like nature is,
I feel like
you know.
medicine should be intelligence and nature should be wisdom, but
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Anyway, you will, with your knowledge, suspect that at the very least, that since there's not a lot of like mud or like kind of like squishy dirt, I suppose you could say, in the forest area, should this happen, it might cause some impacts on the plants and potentially some ground-based animals in the area, should they be left alone.
We can't have that.
they don't seem natural. Perhaps we should just take care of them. Quick and
Perhaps
easy.
you're right. Alright, team.
Assemble.
Listen, let's get them.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Let's
Are
go.
we engaging in combat?
I believe
I
we
want
are.
to. I want to slice. I want to slash. I want to murder.
As we run in, this is the first time I believe I have ever fucking done this. We're going to get angry. We're gonna rage. And as Wrath runs in without any real sense of stealth, you're gonna see that like his eyes are just gonna glow this bright flash of anger. And from one detail that I forgot to mention is that from his shoulders he has two long black like they're just draping there, but like tentacle looking things. And they're part of his garb. They're not anything attached to him physically. But as he gets angry, they're almost going to meld with him a bit, and they're going to start moving, as that is going to be me gaining my tail feature, as opposed to one of the other two.
A big thing.
Look at that. That's big.
It is. It's the last paragraph, essentially. When I rage, I can choose one of them.
Tiny tail? That's very cool.
Oh, I just realized what was wrong with my setup. I was sitting here, like, my DMing setup is wrong right now. I don't know what it is, but I can't put my finger on it. And I realized my main screen was on the wrong monitor. And that's what was making me putting me off. I'm like, what's wrong here? Anyway. Okay. Let's get the turn order in.
Let me double check here.
Oh my god, there's still initiative from... Oh wait. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Delete that, delete that.
I have advantage on initiative rolls.
I got a 1!
Oh no.
That's okay.
I did roll better, so I got an 18. I have advantage on it. Thanks to what I linked before.
Oh, no.
This. Wrath Anki.
Okay.
Hycis is a little distracted.
Can everybody see their initiative
apparently.
on the thingamajig?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. No.
Oh,
I'll add your...
Mine was there, but...
Oh, it's not there.
What did you roll again? 6?
6.
There we go. Okay.
Initiative doesn't matter.
Wrath, you're up first.
I am up first. This is the first time I've ever done this as this class and this subclass.
Let's go.
Rip
and tear.
Yeah, so let's see. Okay. So I don't get any extra attack with this one. That's fine. I in general do have extra attack. I don't have to get this close, but he pissed. And so he's going to get right up close and personal with them. And since they haven't attacked yet, where is it? I have an extra 1d6. Or actually, an extra 2d6 since they haven't attacked yet. Let's see. So that is extra surprise attack damage as well as extra Snarl damage. We're gonna attack this one, and I'm just going to whack. Oh, did I have advantage? Hold on.
Is it surprise? Do you get advantage?
Let me see. That was I wasn't supposed to have advantage ticked. I just don't think I get advantage in general. For the sake of it, we're gonna say he's pissed. He's still angry. We're gonna say that I was recklessly attacking.
Okay, sure.
Which means that they're gonna have benefit to hit me after.
Yep. That'll definitely hit then.
Okay, so that is a total of 27 damage on the first one.
Okay, which one are you attacking? The one in the middle? The bottom one.
Which one? That one's dead.
Yeah, you're right. You just cleave through this thing, top to bottom, and it kind of splashes out in this cloud of mud. And I'm gonna need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Sure thing.
Okay.
No.
All of this mud
kind of anyways.
It spews all over your fur and all that stuff. You don't take any damage. You are only able to move 5 feet on your next turn.
So be it. He is then going to use extra attack and slash out at that one. And I can't recklessly attack, but I still do get the surprise attack because it hasn't attacked yet, and that is a
Reckless
Damn it.
attack applies to all your attacks once you use it.
Does it?
Yep.
Oh. Okay, then that's
I think it
21.
does. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Give me another.
That is 20 damage.
Okay, you manage to get a good slice in. With all the mud and extra weight on you, though, you don't manage to cleave this one immediately in half.
So
you
be it,
still
I'm
did
here.
a solid amount of damage.
Oh, ooh, wait, hold on. Once per turn when you hit a target, I can do one thing. And I just didn't add it. May I now, or is it too late?
You can. Yeah, sure.
Take 6 damage. If it's a creature, it must succeed on a strength save or have the prone condition, but is it dead?
Yeah, it's prone for sure. It's on the ground.
It's dead.
You don't need to make another save because you're already affected by the mud.
Fair enough. I am here.
I'm
That was
muddy
my
and I
turn.
like it.
You think Wrath cares about being covered in mud? He's angry. He doesn't even notice it.
Okay, do you... are you paying attention to the Viper at all?
Not particularly. He's focused on mud. And
Okay.
at that point, he'd probably be turning his attention up that way, aka pointedly looking away from the snake.
Okay, you guys see... for those of you who are not Wrath, you see the Viper kind of look at Wrath, and then it kind of like notices the other two hunters over in the distance. And both of you can roll like an insight or animal handling check if you want to.
Okay. I think my
Sure.
animal handling
That's
is better. Actually, I take that back. My insight's way better.
Oh no. Is it? Is it?
Anyway.
I didn't get my tea this morning, bruh.
Both of you are too distracted by the mud on Wrath. Nonetheless, it's the Viper's turn.
Honestly.
They're gonna move over here, and let's see. We're gonna go for a tail attack. That's a natural one. That's okay. We get 2 attacks.
Unfortunate.
7
Nice.
points of damage to this guy. You see him like knock him back, and pick up a little gust of wind, and they're like kind of like pushed back a little bit. Okay, it is now the flying creature's turns.
Come at me.
Now, I'm wondering if they are intelligent enough to attack something that... Yeah, okay.
Just kill 2 of them in 6 seconds.
Yeah, these two that are closest to you are going to attempt to strike at you.
They do have advantage.
Yes, that's right. Thank you for that. Okay, here's the first attack. There's a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Okay, you
I
take
take 2 damage.
2 bludgeoning damage, and then 14 to hit.
No, that just misses.
Okay, the second attack misses. You see these bits of mud kind of like move towards you, and you're like, oh, this doesn't hurt that much. It's just mud. This one down here is going to take a ranged attack at the Viper here. So it's going to do a mud shot. That'll hit for sure.
Oh, against who?
Against the Viper.
Oh.
And
How dare you?
I guess the other one will also do the same against the Viper. And getting closer, you see that the Viper is almost on the point of exhaustion. Like, it's been surviving this whole time. It's been managing to survive, but like 6 against 1 isn't good for action economy. So it's been having some troubles. Hycis, your turn.
Mm-hmm. Hycis will be moving. Oh, not there. Kind of there. And let's see. Boom, boom, boom. All of them. All at
Okay.
once.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Which one's first? Wait.
Uh,
Hold on.
We'll go in closest order. So
Okay.
this one's first, second.
First one. The first one hits, definitely. They all hit, actually. Since you're only doing 1 arrow in each of them, none of them fall to the ground, though. Unless you want to change that.
That's okay.
Okay. This is going to be you two. This is your first time seeing Hycis in battle. Normally you see her in training or kind of like learning and all that. This is the first time you've seen the legendary Hycis in battle herself. And what a display it is. You see these like 4 you said peacock arrows?
Yes, peacock feather arrows.
They kind of like glow at the tip and in the feather, and they kind of like launch out like almost like 4 arrows at the same time, and they all hit their mark quite nicely. And all of the all of the mud creatures are looking quite hurt, to say the least. Yeah. Do you want to do anything else, Hycis?
I would like to. Nope. Not as of right now.
Okay. Anything else you want to say to make it look cool? I hope I portrayed that well enough for you.
Yeah. I mean, I can describe my bow a little bit because it's kind of her specialty.
Yeah,
but it's made out of, tree, out of wood. You see some pretty flowers growing out of it, and some green rock crystals. They're kind of glowing, and sometimes they pulse in the handle of the bow. On Hycis's back, well, I'll get there. I'll get there.
Now I'm curious.
But that is what you see.
All right. With that, now keep in mind you do have some abilities that apply to your allies if they stand next to you. Just keep in mind of that.
Correct.
I'm gonna hope you keep track of that because I definitely won't.
Oh, I will.
Okay, great. Kip.
Awesome. Kip's just kind of standing there, like, just kind of everybody rushed forward and just annihilated things, and he's just like nodding along, like, cool. He's going to run. Can I run through the trees here? Just to like this spot. Yeah. I'm gonna dash through the trees. And I don't really want mud on me. As much as I'm a nature person, I would like to stay clean. So I'm going to take out my my short bow, and I'm going to target this one specifically. And I'm going to short bow him.
The hits?
Looks pretty good. And then I'll also.
Which one did you say was it again? The bottom one?
The one directly across from me, horizontally.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that one.
Got it.
I also get a bonus shot on that.
Okay.
So 10 damage.
With that first strike, you managed to shoot the arrow straight into the bit where Hycis weakened it. Kind of like push the other arrow outside and through its body as it kind of like muds on the ground. You can see it explode in a cloud of mud. Unfortunately, there's nobody standing there to be covered in it.
You see Kip's shoulders like relax, like as he like breathes out. It's like, good, I didn't look like a complete idiot. Like, and that's my turn.
Okay. Don't you have extra attack?
Only if I'm next to them for like an unarmed strike.
But monks get extra attack.
For
not
like,
just, not just
for, like,
Variable, just like they just get it.
Yeah, like at 5th level you get extra attack. How many levels in monk do you have? Oh, you only get one extra attack.
I have 11.
Yeah. So you
forgot
can
to add that. There's a
can
lot of
attack
things
again.
to add.
There you go.
All right, I'll go for this one here.
Yep, go for it. The hits.
Oh, nice. That's a good hit.
That
That'll be
also
another
explodes
10
it. Yeah, great. So if you yep, okay. Wrath, since you are the closest, you'll notice that there are like these strange, like this like strange red light coming from the center of these creatures. It's very faint, not overly like strong or anything, but it's noticeable enough for you to take think about it, a little bit, I suppose, and this is a little bit strange, but I don't know how deep the mental process goes for Wrath. So,
And out of range, you probably would be like, but right now he's pissed.
yeah, okay.
Right now he slash.
For now, you just notice the red light coming
Yep,
from
I know
the
it is.
creatures.
Red.
My eyes are red too.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Yeah, go
And
ahead and
1,
roll for
2.
damage for me.
First. Oh wait, that's supposed to have the other damage. Pardon. That's supposed to have an extra 3. And then so that's the first one. And second one, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you clean up
Oh,
shop.
damn.
I'm gonna need you to roll another dexterity saving throw just for some more mud on your face. Does a 13 save? 13 saves.
Okay.
I don't know how you dodge a mud cloud, but you how do you dodge a mud cloud?
He just like reels back because now he knows what's happening and goes like just out. Like a bit of it just like gets on like his chest, but not enough to like coat him and make him slow.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And he just shakes himself off and is like looking for other combatants, but
Amongst the mud and all the things, there doesn't appear to be any more flying creatures, or at least enemies or non-native creatures at all.
mm-hmm.
You see the True Gust Viper kind of like slither up next to you, Wrath.
Does it look like it's about to lunge at me?
Not currently.
Then he'll, now that he's 6 seconds not attacking anything, calms down. He's kind of like lets the axe hang loosely at his side opposite to the snake and looks down at it curiously.
You get a sense that it's kind of like grateful for you. If you hadn't intervened there, it probably wouldn't have lasted much longer.
Wrath does not really have a sense of this thing could kill me, and it's just gonna bring up a hand to like scritch under its chin.
You can tell that it doesn't want it to happen, but is letting it happen just because you saved it.
Oh, you cute little thing.
Kip kind of comes over. I don't think snakes like being scritched.
Well, he's letting me.
He's probably tired. Poor thing.
I mean, he can leave whenever he wants. I'm not stopping it.
I really want to pet him now, too.
What the hell is going on over here?
Got a little friend here.
Are you petting a snake? A
Aye.
True Viper, nonetheless?
It's letting me.
That's very odd.
I'm going in, and I'm like slowly like inching my hand towards him.
Okay, as soon as you approach, it kind of like
Hycis
hisses
is
at
like-
you. It's like,
All right. Yep. Nope. That's fine.
Oh, it likes me, but doesn't like you. Ain't that funny?
You did the most work. Well, Hycis, you did as well.
Thank you.
That was quite impressive. You know, with the shooting
I
and the
I try sometimes.
precision.
Alright.
Quite lovely.
Thank you.
Hycis, are you doing anything here?
I mean, I'm looking around for any potential tracks or something that could tell us what that creature was, or what.
Everyone can roll with me a perception check.
And as a rolling perception, and Wrath is kind of looking around idly.
By the way, those weird mud things, I think I noticed they had a bit of red coming out of them. Don't know what that's about.
Yeah,
Red.
You all notice, in the sort of like bits of mud and stuff around, each pile has like a small little red light in the center of all of them.
Huh. I kind of like walk over to this one and like crouch down and look at it. That's not normal, is it?
I mean, the mud things themselves aren't normal.
Right. But can I poke the red thing? Is it like gooey? Is it like just a light?
Yeah, you kind of like poke the pile, and as you do, the like red light sort of like seems to disintegrate and disperse.
Not that I'm much of an expert. Bye, Snake. He like waves. Not that I'm an expert, but that seems very magical.
Have I seen anything like this in my years of experience?
This is the first time you've seen anything like this.
I suppose it's always something new with that goddess of the hunt or whatever. Always something new.
Out of character, these are some bloodstone prototypes.
Ooh.
It's all coming together, man.
They are not strong enough to remain physical for the time being. They work as like a temporary agitator, I suppose you could say. But continuing on with your adventure, you find, well, you just know that you need to continue eastwards. So I suppose that's the way you're going.
East.
Yeah, you continue east.
That's
as
west, isn't it?
as you're-
East. I'm
Runeshub
Hycis,
master
the
over
great
here.
Runeshub hunter. I'm going west.
Hycis, the legendary
Over here just
champion
like-
of the goddess of the hunt.
Not good with directions.
Your other east.
Oh, I thought you said west.
You guys continue walking, following some semblance of a track. As you're walking, you'll all notice that every so often, like one of the plants or like the trees or the shrubs, they all there's like a kind of like weird black looking splotches on a bunch of them.
You. Guess we follow the splotches then, right?
It looks sickly. I hope it's not hurting the plants and stuff.
Probably is.
Oh, well, thanks for the comfort.
Let's hope it's not hurting my Alray.
Let's
I doubt that
really not
much.
think about that.
She starts to panic.
We don't know these
Keeps
things.
her cool.
I mean, we only see it on the plants. Maybe they only put it on
Because
plants.
she's cool. She's Hycis.
Okay.
Insight check. Can I tell that Hycis is panicking?
Yes.
Hycis is normally much more calm and collected. But you sense that this whole like duty, she's like taking it upon herself. Like this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't if she did something about it, you know. She feels very responsible for this whole situation.
Okay. Put that in my pocket. I'll stew on it.
Yeah, you notice these black blotches. They don't necessarily you know that they're not from something in the area, that's for sure. But as you're like walking along, you'll notice, even though it's like the middle of the day, it's the summer solstice, the forest is actually getting a bit darker as you continue forwards.
That's.
It's not normal.
I was gonna say that's a little odd.
Do I know where we are?
You theoretically know where you are. You kind of like look around, trying to look for specific like landmarks and such. You're not exactly meeting the mark on anything. So you know that you're east of Swarky, but you don't. I mean, you've ran through here multiple times, right? But strangely enough, this is like somewhere you've never been before.
I swear I've been in every square foot of this forest. I don't recognize this place.
Yeah, finding it hard to recognize it as well.
Very odd.
We should
Well, we
be
continue.
cautious.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's continue.
You continue along, and as you continue along, it gets darker and darker, and it's beginning to feel sort of very ominous as you approach this area. But eventually, you kind of see something in the dirt, kind of like these weird tracks. And now that you've seen these tracks, you kind of understand why there's so many black blotches everywhere. You see these footprints, and there's just like a whole bunch of like this random like black sort of icky goop kind of like trailing along.
Ew.
Is it a little bit more solid now?
Yeah, it's more, there's more of it, I suppose. It's still of a
Okay.
goop, but there's more of it now.
I kind of like slide my boot over it. Is it pretty solid, or is it like what? It's just a goop?
It's kind of like non-Newtonian liquid, where it's like
Oh,
the faster
okay.
you step on it, the more
It's
solid
like
it
a
becomes.
liquid, but not.
Yeah,
It's not like a solid, but it's not like it's just really weird. Okay.
yeah.
Hey Raph,
Mhm.
I double dog dare you to touch it.
Touch what? The inky shit.
Yeah.
Sure. He's gonna touch it.
Covered in mud and stuff.
He's
Like
already covered in mud. Like,
God, why did they leave these two with me?
Wrath touch.
Okay. You touch the goop, and it feels weird. Certainly a different sensation from mud. You suffer no ill effects upon touching it.
Gonna grab a handful of it and just kind of like move around in his hand. It's weird, that's for sure.
Hmm.
Then
the
he's gonna,
difference.
while he's like pondering it, he's gonna quickly bring his hand down and touch it to Kip.
No.
God, you're so much like my daughter.
The difference, Hycis, is that we're professionals. Apparently.
Uh-huh.
He's scared of a little bit of goop.
No, it's that's
You
the
attract
white
things in
part.
the wood.
It's the white part. It's so hard to clean.
So
It's
don't
alright.
wear white into the woods.
It looks
Common
nice.
fucking sense.
It looks nice. See what the
Then
blue?
wear it in town to fancy events. Don't wear it out into the woods. And he's gonna chuck the goop idly to the side.
Well, and he's just like wiping at it, trying to get it off.
Okay.
Not fancy.
Hycis, your eyes kind of like trail along, and you follow the tracks with your vision. And in the distance, you see like a strange formation of rocks.
Okay. Do I recognize the formation? Or, like, does it seem familiar at all? Or does it... Because I said I'd know where it is, but...
You do, and it's still continuing in the direction that you've been going. But you've never seen these rocks before.
Okay. I guess we'll look at them a bit closer, I guess. I don't know. Is that all that's there?
Yeah. At least from what you can see at this distance.
Well, then I guess we ought to get closer.
Okay.
We found our first landmark.
You get closer, and the closer you get, the more you realize that these aren't ordinary rocks. There appears to be some strange looking symbols or runes that have been engraved into them. And for this, I'm going to move you over to this map here. The ill-fated puzzle of the one-shot.
No!
Yay!
No! We're not the people! We're not the people for this!
It's very contemplative. He might not be book smart, but he's contemplative.
Oh, I figured it out. Just kidding.
You see 5 rocks. And each one has a certain symbol etched into it. And you see those little symbols beneath each one. Those are also on the rock. It's just easier to display as like separate. So just imagine those also engraved in the rocks. If that makes any sense.
I gotta get out a piece of paper. Hold on.
I know, I got my notebook.
Hold on.
I got my notebook ready.
Above the one in the center, there appears to be a another kind of like boulder, kind of like with a symbol and a number, kind of like lit up. That's not the right word. Highlighted, I suppose. It's not giving off any light, but it's like it's noticeable.
Okay. I kind of get close to it. You guys ever seen anything like this before?
Have we?
Definitely not.
No, probably not. Yeah.
I mean, there are 4 of them.
Pointing out the 4 of that particular symbol.
I'm gonna run my finger over one of them.
That's all of them have 4 though.
No, I mean, of that particular symbol, there's 4 that symbol.
Right, but of this symbol, there's 3 here, and then 1. Yeah,
That's weird.
this one. So, 4.
Does touching it do anything? Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Keep rolling, Buster.
I like how you bring this music in when we're trying to figure out a puzzle. God damn it.
Oh, what's the music? Hold on. I don't have
It's just
Pancake too loud.
jazz. It's just jazzy kind of upbeat
Oh,
music.
It sounds like I'm in like a poke casino or something.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Let me-
Music.
You're in a time rush. You need to get through here.
You've got
I
a few
mean-
minutes.
Bring in
Nobody's
the,
tried walking past the rocks in the first place. You guys just kind of stopped. You know?
Curious. I was like touching it. It doesn't do anything.
Maybe we're supposed to touch the 4 of that particular symbol and then move on to the next one. I don't know.
Why would you assume that we have to do anything with it? It's just very
Clearly, it's here for a reason.
well. Sometimes people are artistic.
I mean, it has a number there. Clearly, it's a code for something. Aren't we supposed to be figuring out this shit?
Are we supposed to be figuring out any sort of shit? Should we just keep going? He's like walking past the rock.
Okay.
This way towards the children?
Grab the back of your jacket.
I want to figure this out.
This is not. No, this is not a puzzle. This is not some sort of magical entrance to another
Clearly,
world.
it's a
As you
puzzle.
try to walk
No.
past the rocks, you are met with a force field.
God damn it!
Both
kinda
wrath
bounce
and
off.
whatever invisible force field it is.
All right, Wrath. You get your way. It's a puzzle.
We need to figure out what it is.
It's a 4. Well, what
Oh,
do we have to do with it?
Okay. What was your investigation? 10?
A 10, yeah. Average.
Okay. Like counting everything, there seems to be 4 of each symbol. At the very least.
Mm.
Whether that's like a big one or small ones. So each symbol has 4 of them.
If Wrath puts his finger to this, does it do anything?
Yeah, as you kind of push against it, you feel like it's almost like a button, almost.
Oh my god.
And it kind of like pushes in, and you can see the little symbol above the center rock. The symbol now lights up.
Oh,
Oh, well, there's your solution there. Just click it 3 more times and we're done.
now he's gonna press all of like the other 3.
So you press the other
Press
3
the
of them?
You can't click.
Oh, yes.
Are
Yes,
these
yes.
ones not?
You can't click the little ones. Just
Yes,
the
you
big
can
ones.
click the little ones.
You can?
What?
Okay. You kind of like push in the little ones. Now, how are you going about pushing these? Are you just like doing it one by one?
Probably one by one.
Okay. You kind of like
And
pushing them.
he's going left and right, essentially, just this way.
Yeah, you push them each individually one by one. Nothing happens.
Aw.
And do they stay pushed in?
No.
Okay. But the one at the top is still glowing?
The one at the top's still glowing.
Can we push that one?
Which one?
The one on the top.
Push. Push is the one at the top.
You mean on the display? Or
This
is
one. This one here. Can you
yeah,
push this
it's
one?
a little high up.
He is 8 feet tall.
You're probably able to reach it. This one doesn't
That's-
look like or feel like it can be pushed in, but you could try to force it if you really wanted to.
No, if it doesn't feel like it's going to push in, he's not going to push it in.
So,
I feel like it's supposed
If
to
we
be a button.
push this one lights up?
No. If you push this,
Wait, this one.
what happened is Wrath pushed this one, right?
Which one?
And then this lit up.
Yeah, this one.
So this lit up here.
Yours isn't
Oh wait,
pinging.
I'm on the
You're in
wrong.
GM,
I'm
I
on the
think.
wrong layer.
Yeah.
I was like,
You- Yeah. Hold on.
So-
You pushed this one, and then this
Mhm.
lit up,
Yeah.
okay.
and then you went along pressing each one individually, and then nothing happened.
Okay. Let's push this one.
Pushing them
Why?
each individually. Can you push all 4 at the same time?
Okay, hold on. We'll start with Taylor's ideas first.
Okay.
So Taylor, what were you trying to say?
Push this one.
Okay, you push that one. The light display on the top fades out, and it's no longer lit up. And we can
Oh,
see
look.
is
One of
another
these.
counter. You see another counter appear on the right-hand side.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Shit!
There's consequences.
No, let's go with Abby's. No, Abby's idea.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push this one. I'm going to push these 2. Someone needs to push that one at the same time.
The same time.
Okay.
Yes. While I'm pushing those 3, someone needs to push that one. I
Okay.
only have so many hands.
Yep. I'm on it.
Only one person is able to attend to one pillar at a time.
Oh, or I'll push the big one. Each
Okay.
of you put these. One person goes to these 2. And one
I have
person
pretty
goes to
big hands. I'll do this one.
Okay,
All right.
Alright.
Yep. I'm on this one.
so on the count of 3, you
Rocks.
all kind of like push in the symbol at the same time, and you hear like a bunch of series of clicks and such, and you see another symbol appear at the top.
Oh. Good
The
job,
one.
Raph.
I did a thing.
You did.
You did.
Well done. I'm very proud of you.
He's like going on his little tippy toes and like foot to foot, just very excited with himself.
Well, we
One.
just need one this time. Just do the big one.
We pushed the
The
big
big one?
one.
Okay. Do you do anything else?
No, we pushed the big one.
Okay, you push the big one in, and the next symbol seems to appear.
Hey.
Oh,
So this one and which else? Oh no.
No, there's another one below it.
That one, you sure?
I mean, we can try. It just says 2 of them.
Okay.
I mean, if we want, we can have me do that one and someone else do this one or something.
That's okay. We'll start with the 2, I guess.
Alright.
Wrath's gonna push this one and this one
Okay.
at the same time.
You push them both in at the same time, and like before, you see another symbol appear
Woo! We're
on the
crushing it.
display.
Alright,
Smart.
alright.
This one and
This one, maybe? I don't know.
oh, I would think this one, but
Oh, we can do that one. It's fine.
I don't know.
I'll go for the big one. You can pick one of them. Doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll go with this one.
All right.
I love watching you guys do this. This is lovely.
We push.
We push this one and then this one. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, give me a second. Which ones do you push? The one on the right and left?
One and this one, yes.
Okay, yeah. Once again, the display continues forward. But strangely enough, the next one that appears, the number below is a different color.
What?
Click the red.
It's just a display, though.
It didn't feel like it could push it before, but I could certainly try. I could reach it.
I
Yeah,
don't
give it a
know.
good poke.
Okay,
Wrath gonna poke.
where are you poking?
Poke.
You're poking at the one display that popped up?
Yes, because this is a one of the same color.
Okay, you go ahead and poke it, and it does feel like a button actually. You kind of like push it in, and then it turns into a 2.
Shit!
No.
We don't do that again.
It's
No.
bad.
But why can we push it?
Maybe once one that we haven't done yet.
Have we been keeping track of the ones we've been pushing?
Could we push both
Oh,
of
no.
the ones at the same
Um,
pillar? We pushed these 2.
We've done that. We've done
Maybe try this one.
and this.
we're gonna.
Okay.
We're gonna.
Oh, I
done
see
this.
what we're doing.
We've done this one and that one.
And
That one.
this.
Okay. And then let's do like this one.
Yeah, maybe push that one.
Okay.
Just
which one? This one here? Yeah. Okay.
Yup.
The next one. You kind of like push it in, and it's been revealed again. Oops, that's supposed to be not a 1. There you go.
4. Okay.
Well, we haven't pushed. Wait. What do you mean 4?
What?
There's only
Wait,
2.
It's only 2 we haven't pushed at that one. What?
Re-push? I could re-push.
Can
What
we
you
remove
mean?
them? We haven't tried that.
I don't think it'll. I mean, we can try.
I mean, there's this one, and
But we've
this
pushed that one.
I know, but and then there's this one, and then this.
But we
this
need
one.
more people. wouldn't we?
Wrath, you're really big. Can you stand next to?
I mean,
Like
I
these
mean,
two.
hold on. Tree can.
What?
reach.
I flipping love that.
Holy
I'm gonna
slaughter
allow
uses,
it
oh my
just
gosh.
because that gif is so great.
Yes,
I'm gonna allow it.
hell yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Well, I'll go over to the right here and I'll push them.
Okay, I'll get this one over here.
I'll get this one.
Okay.
What the fuck?
You guys push all of them in, and you hear this time one like big shift.
Ooh.
And then there's one more thing that's revealed to you all.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
5. Oh, push
Your
the one up
long
here
limbs do
too.
that.
Push that one up there.
Oh, that's
Yes.
an idea. All
Plus
right,
this one and this
I'll
Really
push.
far up
I'll
there.
push these 2 with one hand, and then I'll push that one with the other.
Okay.
And then I got the one over here.
Wrath, you try to push in the one at the top, but it doesn't feel like one that you can push in.
Shit.
What does it mean, 5 then? Wait,
Might
what if
be
it means pushing in all of these?
Why would...
They look kind of the same.
I mean, but they're not, though.
But if you press all 4 of them, they make 1, don't it?
Maybe.
They got 4 arms in the other weird box thing. Maybe it's all of these ones in all of those ones.
Thousands?
You know what I'm saying.
What about this one over here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need everyone to roll an investigation check for me.
I don't know.
We're so good at that. Collectively. So good.
Collectively. Oh! I'm using my brain right now. 'cause
We've got all the ends of the spectrum here.
we literally have
Zero
one
average
in the middle,
and nat 20.
0 and a nat 20. We're average! Woo!
Hycis being theoretically the most intelligent of the group here, but let's be real, it's not that much of a disparity. You figure that maybe there's something that we're missing here. Maybe there's something else that we haven't thought about yet. You kind of like look around the pillars, kind of like, oh, the boulders, not the pillars. And you notice, something else actually. You notice another set of smaller symbols behind
Oh, God.
the center pillar.
Oh.
It was supposed to be easy with the one before. I was just a dingus.
It's on the back.
It's on the back.
I think Leah's getting it.
Oh, I didn't really have it thing. I guess I could copy paste it. Hold on. Here you go. They look smaller and stuff. Let me just. There you go. There you go. Look at that.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
So
You're
one
very
has
smart,
to-
Hycis.
Thank you. How are we
Turn it
gonna
off.
reach it?
I mean, and I can get the 2 over here, and then you guys can get the other ones.
Yeah, alright. I'll get this one.
And then someone can get those 2.
And then
besides
Hycis
you,
can get
Hycis.
those two.
Gee, I sure wish there was a third Runeshub hunter with us. Gee.
You have
Be a
enough people.
4th.
Okay.
we got long arms.
Okay.
over here,
You don't
worry.
need that
Okay.
person.
We have so many long limbs. So many limbs. We have enough limbs. It's okay. Push
You
all the
push them all in at the same time. And then you see, the runes on the top, kind of like disappear.
Oh,
And, Hycis, you see the little symbols in front of you light up.
did we break it?
I think we broke
Oh, do I have to play a fucking memory game? Oh no.
it. We have to do it over again.
Oh shit!
That's fine. That's
Is
that was,
it?
yeah. You know, it was this one, I believe. And the
Yeah.
next one was this one.
This one. And then,
And
And then
then
it was
this one?
I think it was. I
Nope,
think it was
this one.
This one.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was that one, yeah.
Because there was this one. And then it was this one.
And then
And
it
it
was
was-
that one.
And then that one.
I'm assuming you're
Nope, that one was
drawing
that. This one.
Yep, there you go. Teamwork.
Makes the dream work. Ah, what was this one?
That one was something that was a
This one was the
This one at the end was the weird X thing.
Yeah. 4. What did we push?
I think this was the. Hold on. Was it this one?
I think so. I
No.
think that was the first repeat, wasn't
I
it?
don't. That was
No,
one of the
because then
first
we would have
repeat.
done these.
Yeah, that was the first repeat.
Oh, fair point. First repeat was fucking.
The
it
star,
the
the
weird-
star one? No. 1, 2,
No.
3. No.
I think it
No,
was.
this one right
It was
here was
wise.
this one was this thing. Because that was the first repeat. This one we didn't have to repeat for shit.
This one repeated, though.
No, because we've tallied this one twice.
But this one also repeated, though, because we did these 2. And then
No, we did. We did these
this
two.
one. Then we
Oh,
did this
yeah,
one.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's
so
right,
that
that's
did
right,
repeat. So I think it might be this one.
All right, so it's like that. Okay,
Okay.
sure. We'll do that then.
Only one way to find out.
And
start
we
with
press them
4.
all again.
We do in that order.
Okay. Let me see here. Let me just double check your answers. You do it in that order, and surprisingly, you get it all right.
Woo, we have
You
brains.
did it!
You did it.
We solved your puzzle!
That was amazing.
Ah,
That was
first
crazy. Great job, everybody. That was actually
Which one was
so
the
good.
problem child?
We're so smart IRL.
Yeah, look at this. You guys got everything right. 100%.
Nice.
Hey, we did it! Oh, oh man, that was a good puzzle.
Okay.
We're just
It
like,
was.
we disappear and you're like, oh man, I wasn't expecting this.
At the end of the last one that you do, you see that little 2 on the top right, kind of like count down to 1, and you can see like a like big red, some kind of like light shoot up from the boulder, from the rock, and then it counts down to a 0, and you see another big red light shoot up into the sky.
Cool.
Is that good? Was that bad? Did we do something bad?
I don't know, but it was
No.
cool.
Was.
I mean, I
Um,
feel good. I've got all that dopamine. from
Anything
solving the
else?
puzzle.
That's all that happens.
Oh, can we walk forward? You said there was a force field.
Oh yeah. Good
Oh yeah,
point,
you
Hycis.
could totally try.
Okay.
You walk forward, and there's no force field barrier or anything.
Aha! Well
did it.
done, everyone.
Yes. I think that's my line, but yes.
Sorry. Go ahead, Hycis. It's all yours.
Well done, everyone. Gives kind of like a cha-ching kind of look.
Well, that was exhilarating.
The next part may not be so.
Maybe to some
Why-
people.
Oh, did you not like it?
No, I'm saying the next part might not be exhilarating. It's gonna be
Oh.
pretty fucking exhilarating to me. I know it's serious, but I get to kick that piece of shit's ass.
Yeah, that will be satisfying, to say the least.
You guys continue forward, going further into the forest, and you're noticing it's getting really dark. Like, this is beyond the point of strange. This is like, there's something weird happening here. Wow.
That was so Australian.
I didn't even think of there's like something weird that's going on. Sorry, hold on. Before we get into the next part, because I think this is a good chance to, we're all going to take a quick break.
All right.
I honestly didn't
need
expect to
some
get past the puzzle today, so this is a yeah.
I'm guessing that the light puzzle was a lot simpler, and that's why you're surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to go in 10 minutes anyway, so I don't know if you...
Oh,
Do we have 10 minutes?
I'm
or-
gonna describe the next part, then we can leave it on a cliffhanger after that. But I'll be right back 1 moment.
Okay.
Lovely.
Yeah, I just have to go to the bathroom. I just messaged Leah and I was like, I have to go to the bathroom, so let's take a break. Real quick. Okay.
Because I'm very proud of some of the gifts that I've picked for Wrath.
Yeah, Wrath looks like a beast.
Well, like some of the gifts that I picked, like hold on, did I find let's see. This one I
The
just
one limbed cracked me up because that was like perfect, like
Mhm.
situational. Ooh. Oh, the dark vision's good.
Yeah, some of them are funny and some of them are serious. Like I think this is the surprise attack. Oh yeah, we
I
already showed
love
you that
it. The
one.
surprise is so good.
Oh, this is one that I hadn't shown yet, but I don't know how.
Oh my gosh. So cute. I'm so cute. You can't see me. I'm over here. I'm over here. What a cute little bear. Oh my gosh. Your profession in stealth?
Yep, that's just bugbear.
Bugbears are broken.
They are. That's why I didn't play a rogue specifically because that would have been stupid.
Honestly, like, that seems like you shouldn't be able to play a rogue as a bugbear because you're already a rogue.
Essentially.
Yeah.
But I already innately have. So if I had a pole weapon, like a glaive or something, I'd have a range of 15 feet.
For what reason? Why?
Because
Oh,
a glaive you already have a reach of 10 feet, but I
Right.
gain an extra 5 feet because I have long
yeah,
limbs.
you're so big.
So I'd have a 15 feet range.
That's
Can you
lovely.
Can you imagine a glaive with sentinel on a bugbear?
Oh fuck, bruh. That
No
would be
movement.
no. Everybody, just stop moving. Combat. Yep, just no moving.
Yeah.
You're not allowed
no
to.
movement.
No movement for
You
you.
only move if I say you move.
Oh man.
It's fun doing a silly voice because normally I'm very serious with my voices, but now
Yeah,
rather than
I
just
like
little
it.
shit.
I like his voice. It's very good. It's very good. He's very lovable. I think my favorite part so far was just like Kip wanting to walk away and you just like grab him by the back of his shirt. And it's just like, nope, I want to solve this. It's just like, but why? There's no point. He's just like, nope, I'm doing it. It's like,
Nope, I'm doing it. I'm not smart, but I'm going to prove I can be.
I know, that was so good. Oh man, it was just
so much better
visual.
from a distance.
It was so funny.
My favorite part so far has just been, I think it showed part of the personality that I can't normally, is just Alry going over, just sitting in his lap, and him being like, oh, hi there. Who are you?
Yeah, that was cute. That was awfully cute.
Honestly, I would have thought you would have known who Alray was, but
Well, I don't think... Wrath isn't a brainiac. He just goes, oh, someone's in his lap. Who are you?
that's fair. I'll take it.
And he probably
It's
does
possible
recognize
there's a lot
it's
of
more of just
children
like,
that he
who are you to sit in my lap?
Yeah.
And then he said, oh yeah, because you're comfy. He's like, fair enough. Just don't touch my food. Because that's literally his personality trait, which is I watch over my friends as if they were a litter of newborn pups. So it's just like,
Aw.
At this point, Alray is basically Jesus.
He's a Papa Bear.
he's just a big love. And
Oh,
then
you got like Miara, who's a Mama Bear, and you got Wrath, who's a Papa Bear. So cute.
Except he's more likely to watch someone fuck up so that they can learn from it. Miara's just like, no, let's not do that. No.
And then you have Pythus, who's the
He's just
uncle.
He's like
He's the uncle.
he's the uncle despite having 3 kids.
he's the dad that just like takes off for no reason. He's gone for like months on end.
But he does come
I
back.
got children.
so that's
I
the
guess I'll go
benefit.
back.
But one day he won't.
If I had my way.
You stop it. Pythus
Oh,
lives on
stop.
Pythus
forever.
lives.
I rescind that comment.
Pythus lives.
For now.
Oh man.
Okay. Are we all ready to get back in?
Yes.
Okay. You all begin to approach the darkness, and you know, does anybody not have dark vision?
I got 60 feet.
Okay, great. Everyone can see in the dark. So, you guys are able to navigate through this area, and it's getting a little bit trickier. But off in the distance, you see almost like a glimmer of light somewhere further into the forest.
Gonna go check it out.
Yeah, do you see that? We should, I guess.
Look, yeah.
Yeah, go look.
Yeah. You guys continue forwards. And you're seeing like little bits of like little fireflies. Or at least what you think of fireflies. They are flickering very much like fireflies. But unlike fireflies, it's not an animal. It just seems like some sort of magical essence, I suppose you could say.
Do they look at all familiar to me from where I'm from?
Yeah, everyone can roll like an Arcana check. If you guys know,
Arcana.
if you wanna know. Poor Kip.
Yep. You know,
Yeah, we have the same modifier. I just rolled slightly better.
yeah. No, I've been rolling like shit all day.
Hold on.
It's
Yeah.
fine. I think it's
Listen
fine though
again,
because he
it's
kind of is like a
intelligence.
space case, so it's kind of okay.
Cute.
Yeah. It seems magical in nature. That's what you will get. You're not sure what from or how it is, but yeah.
That's all we need to know is magic.
That's so pretty.
Haven't seen anything like that in a while.
I kind of like hold out a hand to catch one as it like drifts downwards.
Yeah, it kind of like drifts downwards and land. Do you like you like touch it, right?
Yeah, I just let it land on my hand.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Jeez.
Oh,
Yep.
Ah,
Yep.
just get KO'd by a firefly. No.
Kip's having a great day.
Oh,
I
poor
mean-
Kip. You let
Jesse's
this
character has
land,
been before.
and as it touches your palm, you feel this like burning, searing pain. As you take 4 points of fire damage.
Shit. And he's like shaking his hand.
Wrath immediately just yanks Kip back. The fuck was that?
It burns. It like a fire.
burns.
Yeah.
Wrath, being the stupid man he is going to put out his hand to try and cast
No,
one.
don't do that. I just told you it hurts.
Roll me a con save.
I'm like grabbing at his fur, but he's too like big.
25.
Okay. You feel it burning, and yeah, it's hot. Like, I mean, you've stuck your hand in the fire a couple times, I suppose.
Yeah, he probably has.
Something similar to a feeling like that, kind of like sticking your hand in a fire. You'll take 4 points of fire damage.
Two. Wait, no, it is full 4 because not raging.
Right.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't feel great.
Was that the? Did I not save on it? Did I not take half because of saving?
Yes, that was the half damage.
Oh,
I just happened to get a good one, I guess. A decent one.
just kind of looks to his palm.
A bit more than the mud shits, that's for sure.
Yeah. What? How many? Like what's the word I'm looking for? Like frequent are they? Like are they everywhere? Sort of like a dusting of them, or is it sort of like fireflies where they're intermittent and you can kind of avoid them? Maybe.
They kind of become more frequent the further into the forest you get. Kind of like somebody sitting somewhere and they're blowing bubbles in a direction.
Okay.
Grabbing a leaf or something, can I block it, or does that set it on fire?
Yeah, you can like pick up a leaf and you try to set it. You see the magical light, the firelight, kind of just like naturally drift away from the leaf.
Okay, so it just doesn't touch the leaf?
No. If you like try to
we
push it,
covered-
if you try to like force it, it kind of like runs away from the leaf.
Hey, Wrath, aren't you already covered in mud? I mean, you could roll in the leaves, too, and be immune.
Now that's a sight I would love to see.
She kind of
I
like
don't think
elbows Kip. Me too.
What if we just find a giant leaf and just freak the shit out of them?
I like that idea. We'll have to apologize to the leaf, of course.
Leaf's already fallen off. Already fucking dying.
Oh, if you can find a big one, yeah.
Can Wrath find a big leaf?
Palm leaf.
Roll a perception check.
This feels like a.
That's one leaf.
I feel like Squirky's sort of like a forest, sort of like where we live, Abby. Like I feel like big leaves are not really a thing, but we'll see.
Fair, but we could try.
The biggest leaf that you can find is something like a watermelon-sized leaf. It's nothing big enough to fully like protect you, but like you could use it as a shield of sorts, I suppose.
I was like, could he like just wave it not frantic, but like wave it in front of him as if he's fanning the air and trying to scare the things away as he walks a bit forward?
Yeah, you could try.
He was going to try.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of like walk forward, as these like little bits of firelights become more frequent. You're making a decent effort. Let's say, how careful are you, or are you just like waving it randomly, or are you being intent with
He's
it?
being careful. He's not
Okay.
in a rage right now. He's putting a bit of focus to it.
Yeah. Okay. What's your dexterity modifier?
It's a +1.
+1. Okay. Roll me a dexterity check to see how good you are at doing this. Okay, 17. That's pretty good. You managed to wave away like 99% of the firelights, and the other 1% everyone else can like avoid and dodge away from them. And you make your way further and further into the forest until you find yourselves in this area.
Hey.
Now, I don't know if this one has vision or not. I can't remember.
We cannot see.
No
Okay,
vision.
that's right. Okay, so
Secrets.
everyone can put their tokens right here for vision.
I can't see.
Okay.
Can't see nothing.
Can't see.
Okay, how much
That's
dark
a-
vision does everybody have?
60.
It's probably something crazy.
It's probably I got like the elfies. What is that? 60?
Probably 60.
60 probably then.
Drow
I'll
are the
just
only ones
give
with the
60
special.
to everybody.
Oh, the 120 on Drow, yeah.
Yeah, Drow have 120, everyone else has 60 typically.
Ooh.
I can't see.
It's
Come
so
in.
pretty.
Hold on.
See?
Everyone else is talking about, but oh, it's pretty. Why is it pretty but it hurts?
Oftentimes, the most beautiful
pretty.
things are dangerous.
Okay, so everyone
Oh, okay.
should be able to see now. I can't because my recording. I don't have the camera on this, so we'll just have to use. Let's see, what tokens do I have control of? Runeshub Hunter.
Friend the Runeshub Hunter is here.
Hello.
His name's
He's
Cam.
He's the one who tells the
His
story.
name is
later in
Cam.
time.
Yeah.
Cam, yes.
Okay, Cam's just been chilling behind you guys this whole time.
Super
Being
quiet.
absolutely useless in the puzzle. Good job, Cam.
You're useless.
Yeah, you guys come across this like weird, like almost like lake, like a small well formation. And this seems to be the genesis point of these magical little blips.
Oh. Interesting.
Either of you ever seen this before?
Have
Are there-
I ever seen this before?
Are there
Um,
any... Oh, go for it.
Even if you roll in that 20, you've never seen this before.
Okay.
Are there any signs of creature?
Yeah, Hycis, you see the black trail kind of coming in from this side here. Am I on the right layer? Can you see that?
Yeah.
From this side
Yes.
here somewhere. And it kind of like trails off into the trees.
Mm.
Everybody roll a perception check.
Perception.
Ooh, perception. How is my perception? Let's look.
13. I keep rolling
Jesus
shit.
fuck. I'm gonna stop rolling.
Wow.
I'm gonna assume that I get ones.
Wow! Absolutely not.
You've gotten a lot of ones too, Taylor, but you've gotten a lot of
Yeah.
20s as well. So you've been like the swing. I've just been straight like
I've been average or good. And
you've
I'll
been doing
take
pretty good, Wrath.
Again,
Yeah.
distracted. Where's my
Upon all the like random stuff, you notice a strange figure. Standing right over here. Sorry. Right over here. Standing above the well.
Is he causing this? Is he causing the fire, hurting things?
You can see there appears to be like a few daggers like hovering around this person.
Oh.
Oh
no.
No.
Uh-uh.
I pull out my katana.
Pull out the X. In one hand, Leaf is in
Can
the
we-
other.
I know we were kind of like looking around a bit, but like seeing the sword man, is there any sort of sign of like the kids?
From where you are, and based on, I guess 9 is still almost average. You get the sense that they're probably in the area somewhere, but you can't visibly see anybody at the moment.
Okay. And also, does the figure see us? Like, are they looking straight at us? As we enter
It's
this
kind of
area.
ambiguous. They're facing your
Mhm.
direction. You don't really see their face or anything, so you don't know if they can see you or not.
Okay.
Do they acknowledge us?
Not yet.
Okay.
You have to walk in and trigger the cutscene.
I know.
Can we take a short rest before we trigger the cutscene?
Oh yeah, sure.
We'll just
Yeah.
we'll hit that save point right before the cutscene. We'll just like hang out in front of the boss wall. It's fine.
I'm gonna wake up.
I'd have a
Wake
benefit
up.
if we take a short rest before we did this.
Wake up. Sunburst. Oh, long rest.
No. We'll enter the cutscene. We'll trigger it, and then we'll like use a homeward bone. We'll go back to the last bonfire. We'll save, and then we'll go back in for the actual fight.
Because I just realized I didn't actually pick something that I have to pick on short or long rest. But if I picked it now, it might be cheating.
I mean,
it's-
if you want to take a short rest, we can.
But no, we don't have to, just because I didn't pick that.
Mm.
And if I picked it now, it would kind of be cheating.
I feel like we wouldn't really need it though. If
I, mean,
we're already
I have a feeling we might need the top one, is the thing.
Okay. Here's a compromise, I suppose. If you want to take a short rest, everybody has to forego their inspiration roll.
Mm.
Personally, don't need to, but
I know.
mean-
I haven't done like anything, so I'm like,
yeah, Abby's
I'm
been
good.
doing everything.
I know.
I'm like, you shouldn't.
How important is this short rest to you, Abby? Pitch it.
Because like I'm doing fine on health. Let me double check here. A lot of my things don't come back on short rest; they come back on long rest. It's just because I would feel bad picking my bestial soul right now because I'd be leaning towards the top one with what I know now and kind of this whole pool of water here. But I probably wouldn't have picked that at the start.
Entirely up to you. If you think you want to switch it, we can switch it. We can take a break.
It's just like that's the only thing is the picking the bestial soul thing, and that I'd want Leah's opinion on, I suppose.
Okay. Let's just say we can let you swap it. We'll let you swap it because it's a one shot. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the rest of the short rest doesn't matter. I don't need it.
I don't want us hanging on this for too long, but I guess everyone gets their short rest. If you want, this is your opportunity to take a short rest. We'll just say because you're magic and Runeshub hunters and all that, you've become experts at short resting within a couple seconds.
Taking a second to like, because I'm the one causing this problem, I will get rid of my own inspiration.
Okay. Very understandable.
And then I'm going to say that I take the swimming speed one.
Okay. You guys take your quick save and all that stuff.
No, we're safe's coming. No.
Do you approach? You guys like walk up? Do you, or do you try to like sneak
I feel
around?
like we should approach stealthily and like hide behind some like rocks.
Sneaky.
Be sneaky.
I know that he's expecting me, so maybe I should present myself.
So nice an idea, and the rest of us hide.
Yeah.
Fair, yeah. Behind these rocks.
Come with me, Cam. I'm gonna go over here.
And Arath's going to go this way.
Cam's like a new Runeshub hunter recruit. Just this is like his second day on the job. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh shit.
Arath is going to try and sneak his way up to here.
The silent protagonist rookie in the game. Come with me, rookie.
Okay. We're gonna begin with Hycis. You approach down the center, and you kind of get closer and closer until you come into the light. And as you do so, it's becoming clearer and clearer to you, especially now that you're closer. The people of Swarky are in the water. Like, they're below the water. They don't look like they're drowning or anything.
So they
It's
look
almost as
alive?
if- They're alive. They look alive.
Oh,
Some of them
okay.
are moving, but they don't necessarily look well.
Mm.
And they appear to be stuck beneath the water. And I'll skip over the jolly music now.
Can she see Alray in that mix of children?
Roll the perception check.
If I can open my sheet. Okay, there we go. Wait, is that intelligence? Yeah.
Wait, intelligence?
Nope, sorry, wrong one. There.
Natural 20. We'll just say,
Nice.
I
you
don't have those.
you meet eyes with Alray immediately. You see him, but it doesn't seem like he can see you.
Hmm. Okay. Does the hooded figure notice I'm here?
Are you done with your surveying and perceiving and such?
I suppose.
Now, dear Hycis, I'm going to give you a choice here. You could sacrifice yourself, die at my hands, and in turn let everybody else free. Or you could do nothing.
How about I kick your ass and save my kids?
I very much doubt that you can kick my ass.
Sorry, first thing that popped into my mind was why? Because you don't have one. But
I'm almost certain that I left a few Runeshub hunters with you. Where have they gone? Don't tell me they perished along the way.
you know, I felt like I had to come alone.
Yes. Speaking of, you two roll a stealth check for me, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, Kip. Come on,
Okay.
Kip. I know you're good. You're good at this.
You can do
Sort
it.
of.
I'll
You
give
could
you
do this,
advantage
man.
because Hycis is helping with distracting.
Okay.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
19.
Okay.
But
All right.
23. I guess I'll roll one for Cam.
Cam, if you give us away, I swear to God.
we will throw you
Well,
into
hey.
that water.
Cam gets advantage too.
Cam gets advantage too, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
19.
Yeah, there we
There we
go.
go.
He is a
Good job,
Runeshub
Cam.
hunter after all.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll feel very stealthy. But for those of you who are in stealth, oops, I didn't mean to click that button. Not yet. We're not ready for that yet.
Yeah, okay.
You guys kind of hear something from behind you.
Oh.
Hycis is a little bit distracted, so she can't exactly pinpoint this at the minute. But do you guys look back or anything?
Yes.
Definitely.
Is my head bleeping? Beeping? Beep?
Yeah, your head is bleeping. You're this is the right area. The monster's somewhere around here.
Okay.
Oh no.
Kip, you're the closest to this. You know those blacky, icky, goopy treads that we've been following?
Uh-huh.
You now spot the source of it. Right behind you.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at it.
Oh, I love him.
God.
I kind of do too. This design
I
is
love him.
Kip kind of turns around slowly and sees this thing and just kind of grips his sword and is just lets out a slow breath.
Cam's looking at you, what's going on? And then turns back very
Yeah.
slowly.
I'm not moving. I'm not saying anything. I'm standing still like a T-Rex situation, but I'm gripping my katana hilt just in case it wants to charge.
Looking at it, it doesn't appear to have any eyes. And it's surprising that something this big was able to sneak up on you. Especially you, since you've been sort of aware of it up until this point.
And I've also got great passive perception.
The person with the blades kind of speaks up to Hycis again. Well, none the matter. I suppose you could try to hurt me, but I don't think it's quite possible. Prove me wrong, let's say.
She, with swift motion, draws her bow and aims it at him.
Are you gonna shoot him or just aim?
Yes.
Okay.
Get him.
You shoot a volley of arrows. You can see those two daggers that are next to him. Roll 4 attacks for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 32.
Okay. 32 is the only one that hits.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
I would think so.
You see the two daggers that are next to him suddenly turn, they kind of split in half and turn into 4 daggers. And you can see them prepare their way in front of him and kind of parry everything. Except for one that you managed to notch at an angle and kind of change its trajectory. That's the word. And managed to pierce his robe, and you kind of do so in a way to reveal his face. And you'll see an individual. They have this like strange looking tattoo on his face.
Oh.
God damn it.
No!
He looks somewhat peeved, but also not surprised that you were able to hit him. This person seems to have a crow tattoo on his left cheek. And I suppose that is where we're going to end the session.
Leah, it is an absolute pleasure being DM'd by you.
Absolutely. 100%.
Oh my god.
It's an
I'm
honor
just
to
like,
work with you to create something like
this
All
is,
right.
yes.
Next session, we'll find out if everybody lives or if everybody dies, because it's up in the air. Who
Woo!
knows what will happen?
I mean, it was a witch shot 100 years ago. You never know. You don't know.
Yeah. Goodbye, recording.
Bye.